Premier League, week 11, 12?
12.
Week 12 review. Before you carry on, subscribe to the channel, share it with all your contacts, please, on all your social medias. Get us out there. We're putting in the hard work. We're giving you the content. Now you help us out with the support. Jazakallah, thank you very much, and all the above. Arrivederci. No, that means goodbye.
Why saying bye?
Ciao.
When you started?
Oh, man.
You were Italy fan.
Obviously, I'm Italy fan.
Just don't. Just quit now.
Grazie.
No.
That's
quit,
Spanish.
No, just quit now. Whilst you're ahead.
Yeah, forget it, eh?
Okay.
All right, Chelsea, Manchester City. I don't know, bro. Chelsea, Manchester City, game of the season so far. I know everyone who's been saying...
Brilliant game.
Spurs, you dropped that stat in the Champions League pod. That the ball was only in play for 47 minutes, according to Opta stats. This game was a proper game.
Today,
remember what we heard? 84th minute was the first offside.
I was just going to say.
Raheem Sterling.
Just going to say that.
That shows it's a good game.
That is a top game.
What a start.
Honestly.
That's a top start, bro.
Yeah,
Forget the game. Top start, mate.
Top game, you know, like the flow of it, back and forth.
We loved it. We watched the second half together.
Credit to Chelsea, did he, yeah? They give City a game, man.
Look.
Like, I can't say the same about my team, but what I've got to say about Chelsea is every time they've come up against a big team this season, they've shown
They seem to like to play against teams who like to play against them, if you know what I mean, right? What I meant by what I said in the group as well, I think I was proven as well. For Hamad, who was crying like a bee, right?
Beach.
You can say I'm also messing. I didn't expect Chelsea to win. I never expected Chelsea to win. You know that as well. I was more surprised that they're playing so good, but I'm just trying to say and make the point that they look so soft whenever City will attacking them, they look vulnerable, yes or no? Yeah. And it showed. Bro, it showed. You missed the first minute of the second half coming to pick me up. This is hilarious, this, by the way. Yeah, let me tell you something. We got to about the 70th minute, and he goes, it's 2-2. I go, what are you on about? We obviously didn't check the results. Do not disturb on our phone and everything.
Basically, on his phone, it's zoomed into such a point where you can't actually see the scoreline. So when I picked him up, it was 2-2. And then all this time, whilst it's 3-2, I'm still thinking it's 2-2.
Then he goes to me, it's 2-2 in that, yeah. I go, you know about 2-2. Erling Haaland scored at the start of the second half. He goes, no way. I go, yeah, he's done it. And that was the type of goal that I was talking about. It came out of nothing. Yeah. You didn't expect Chelsea to concede like that, but you did at the same time. Does that make sense? The way they control territory, you don't expect them. But then you do, because when they do concede territory, they're so... Now do you get what I mean, right?
No, 100%.
And I think Rod articulated it nicely as well. They're very naive and young still. A lot of young heads in that team. Moses Caicedo hasn't settled in yet. I'm not going to talk about that, obviously. I was always messing. I'm going to talk about it another time if he does keep playing the way he's playing, because I don't think he's looking like a £150 million man at the moment.
No.
Right? Enzo Fernandez, though. My boy, bro. He's just so sick, man. He's sick, man. Yeah, so what did you make then of the first half then? We didn't watch that one, the first half together.
I think Chelsea were very brave. They pushed on very hard.
The penalty, Cucurella. Was that a penalty?
I think it's soft. I think it's stupid from Cucurella.
Have City bought Avad then? Is it starting to look more likely?
Well, they do get a lot of decisions.
It's alright, but why are you getting so hesitant? Pep's not watching out, but...
No, the thing is, I can't say...
City don't watch us yet.
The thing is, if they got every decision 100%, then you'd say yeah.
But they get 95.
The thing is, it's 9 out of 10. Look, there's a big...
Would you have given that penalty, Sub? Yeah, forget...
Me? No.
Alright, I even have to look at VAR, I mean. It's too contentious for me. There's too much going on there.
No, plus Haaland's such a big man. Like, what's Cucurella going to do to him?
He's shit anyway.
He's shit.
Unbelievably crap.
I'm glad we didn't loan him.
I don't know where that one came from, you know. Talking of that, I was thinking that during the game, you know.
You know who I've been very impressed with, Didi?
Go on.
Raheem Sterling.
I think we all have. And yeah.
Credit where it's due.
I went and back added my own message from the first week when I go, this guy looks like Prime Hazard. He's actually carried on looking like Prime Eden Hazard for Chelsea, bro. What the hell is Gareth Southgate doing? That's a farce. It's a disgrace. It's pathetic that he's not picked him for the England team.
I'll be real with you, yeah. Like, there were points last season where Sterling was awful. And
he deserved not to get called up.
Yeah, and Southgate was picking him, and everyone was like, why isn't he picking Rashford? Why isn't he picking this? Why isn't he picking...
And now it's opposite.
And now it's the opposite, where Rashford doesn't deserve to get called up, and Sterling...
Grealish doesn't as well. Calvin Phillips doesn't.
You know what it is? That guy just doesn't have a brain.
His favouritism now is done.
And I think, you know what, we'll just keep that for another pod, man, because that guy's just disgusting.
Well, we'll probably do it in the midweek.
In terms of that game, like, Very impressed by Chelsea.
Have you ever seen Kyle Walker get dusted the way he was getting dusted?
No.
As regularly, I mean.
No.
It's
That was Sterling's game.
Yeah, that's Sterling's
That was
game, man.
Sterling's game.
One of his
And,
best games we've seen him play,
Thiago
man.
Silva becomes the first goal scorer at the age of 39 since Ryan Giggs for Manchester
Hey,
United.
Giggs, hey!
It's a big one, that.
All-time Premier League legend. Thiago Silva, man. Evergreen.
He's a football legend.
100%.
Thiago Silva.
True
Amazing.
footballing legend.
Amazing.
Started off at AC Milan all them years
Perform
ago.
the way he is at that age in the Premier League against
Yeah.
some of the attackers that he comes up against.
Amazing, amazing.
Honestly.
Bro, he was amazing again today defensively. I thought whatever he...
You got to give credit. Yeah, he was.
I know you might say, they've conceded 4 goals, but he's always
but
strong.
in a day, in a
He's
game-
always strong in
a
it.
game like that, look, the best team in the league conceded 4.
Yeah,
So
it's kamikaze.
what it is, innit?
It was also Chelsea's first goal for 6 games against City since the bloody Champions League final when Havertz got it, believe it or not. So they finally broke that little psychological hurdle, got over it.
And
Go on.
another player I'm very impressed with is City's own ex-prodigy, Cole Palmer.
Right, go on. At the time when they sold Cole Palmer, did you think it was a mistake or did you just roll your eyes and thought, forget it, it's another
I've
move?
seen bits and bobs of him in it. Like, he wasn't that involved last season. Not much.
No.
He did make a few appearances and he scored a few goals.
He's been doing that for the last 2 years, isn't it?
But from what you see, like, you just think, okay, it's another City youngster, innit? He's going to move on somewhere. It's like United youngsters. Like.
Yeah.
But what he's doing right now at Chelsea,
I think he is special.
he looks very special.
100%, man. And
Right now, you might not agree with me, yeah? Because Foden has been playing very well. But considering he's playing in a team that's not performing the way it should be.
oh, he's not
and
better than Foden, no way.
Not better, but right now you can argue that he's on par, as in performance-wise. So he is playing very well for Chelsea.
I'll let the Chelsea fans discuss that one in
He's
the
playing
comments.
very well for
In
Chelsea
my
right
opinion,
now.
I'll be really honest with you.
And he's stepping up.
He has stepped
He's
up.
got big balls to take these penalties as well.
100% 4
So
out of 4.
easy.
Yeah, and especially when you move from City to Chelsea.
Yeah.
This penalty as well in the last minute against your club.
Yeah.
Your club, your boyhood club. I do rate that. But
And,
Phil Foden has stepped up. Again, he was good today, man.
Yeah.
He had another solid game today. The guy's just, he stepped
But I
into
think, to be
KDB's
honest
shoes.
with you, I think all in all, Chelsea did. For me, Chelsea deserved to win it. All in all,
I don't think so. I went
I
down.
think they fought hard. Sterling loads of times got through him, slipped them through. I don't know. I just feel as though Chelsea could have taken it.
I feel like because of the naivety,
like he says in it, like Rob says, it's the naivety that let them.
and it deserves to be a draw because of that.
But the fact that they managed to even get a draw after going 4-3
Man, Gusto should have scored.
is good. Yeah.
Marlo Gusto, when he came on that left foot shot, what was he doing it all the time in the world, all the space in the
I
world?
don't know what he did. No composure in it.
No, all Rodri, the right, that guy's just there all the time, it seems.
Big games.
Every time.
Big game.
Might be the deflection. Who cares? He was the guy that shot. Bam, went in.
Likes the big game.
Well, they're going into the international break where they belong, top of the table, the kings of the league. Do you think that's a fair reflection as we enter into 1/3 of the season so far that Manchester City have been the strongest team in the Premier League once again?
I think you got to argue for any of them 4 that are in the top 4 right now. But
I hope City
I
win
mean,
again.
if you look all in all, you'd say Tottenham. But because of the last 2 games, it's just that's how tight it is, in it.
And Tottenham are coming into it. We're going to get to them.
Tottenham have been the best.
But but now with circumstances coming in and everything, the same way Eric Ten Hag as we've been reminded
Suspensions,
constantly,
injuries. Look,
every
there you go.
flipping day.
As soon as they come in, we might as well just.
You will move on to Spurs now, yeah, right.
So-
Obviously, great game. It was the first game of the weekend. Wolves have proven me wrong. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to hold my hands
12th
up.
place right now.
I hold my hands up. They're not getting relegated. I thought they were. Let me explain myself once again why I did, just so you, a bit of revisionist history. The reason I did think Wolves were going to get relegated was they got rid of their Portuguese contingent. That was very, very key. No one can deny this, right? That was very, very key in not only getting them promoted to the league, but keeping them in the league and then establishing them as a mid-table team. Neves left, Moutinho left, Mendes ended his connection with the club.
I think what you got to say with Wolves is generally their transfers, like what they've bought in.
Yeah.
They've been good.
Since
They've
they've
been
come back into the Premier League this time around, they've figured it out,
recruited well.
and that's what they've stayed.
Other than that Fabio Silva guy, the striker.
Yeah, 35 million or
Other
whatever it
than
was.
him, he's been absolute dog shit, yeah. But
Is he still there?
I think he's still there.
Yeah.
He might not be, but I'm pretty sure he is, yeah.
It shows how good he is.
Other than him, I can't think of many players that have gone there and gone worse or been shit or not improved. Generally, players there have looked good.
Right.
I mean, right now you got to look at Pedro Neto. He's probably one of the best wingers in the league right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
in terms of that match itself, the goal, man, from Sarabia.
Wow. That was some
Beautiful
Zinedine
touch and
Zidane
technique.
touch,
You know, he just
Berbatov,
came off the
Bergkamp, you
bench.
name it. Yeah. I was
He
watching
literally
it.
just came
I was
off the
watching it
bench.
live at the time, to be honest. I just put it on. I just put it on at the time. That's what it was. And I commented in the group, I go, what a touch on someone. And then Lamina, I couldn't believe it. Juventus legend, mate. Did it for Juve.
The thing is, Big Ange,
Yes, mate.
how are they crumbling like that?
Yes, mate.
How are they crumbling like
I
that?
don't know, mate.
They conceded the first goal in the 91st minute.
I know, mate. But we'll still have a crack, mate.
You'll have a crack and you'll come fucking 8.
But you know, it is, I don't know, you're right. I think it is going to bite him in the backside. 91st minute, and then to let
That's
it go.
2 L's in a row now.
12 in a row. And it's not going to get any better for them because
And as
Romero's
good as-
out.
Yep.
Van der Ven's out.
Yep.
Madison's out till
Your
January.
Your doggy.
My dog's out.
Was that just
My
one?
dog's
Your
out.
dog. Or was that just one game?
I don't know, but he was still out. He was still out and he missed it, and they struggled, right?
you go.
But credit to them, credit to United, because we are going to get to this. Is a talking point of today's podcast. They ain't bitching, they ain't complaining, they're getting on with it. Ange isn't that type of guy to throw his toys out the pram and say, look, I'll go all these. He actually went in and he says, all right, here's what it is. That's why I like Ange.
look at Newcastle. So we'll just go straight onto that now.
That's
look
what
at
it was.
Look at Newcastle. Like Trippier's there going over to the fans and crying about.
Yo, that's wrong.
Oh, we've got injuries and this, that.
That's
don't,
wrong.
Don't blame the players. End of the day, yeah, you're Newcastle United. You establish yourself as a Champions League team last season in the top 4. You made it ahead of the likes of Liverpool and Chelsea. You're currently playing in the best group in the competition,
Yeah.
and
you're holding your own.
You're holding your own.
You beat PSG 4-1.
It's a tight group. Anyone can qualify, but yeah, whatever. We'll speak about that another time. But how can you go away to Bournemouth, who are struggling like mad, and get dominated? I watched that game.
Oh, I didn't watch the game.
Majority of it. I
Okay.
watched majority of it, and Bournemouth were dominating them.
Right.
Nick Pope were making save after save. Solanke. All right, the goals were amazing.
They
but
weren't, yeah,
end of
I
the
seen
day, a
them.
goal's a goal.
100% yes, they've come the victory 2-0.
I mean, look at United, 13 goals in 12 games.
Solanke 6 in 12, 1 in 2. Me and you both have had our eyes on him for because of this, the fee that Liverpool sold him for.
Yeah.
Is he finally coming good?
I think, to be honest with you, even last season under
Gary O'Neill.
Gary O'Neill, I think he had a decent time. Like, he
Do you know it was-
scored important goals, and generally, like Bournemouth, when the crunch has been there, they've been there for it. Like,
And Solanke's stepping up, you're saying, for
and
him
you've
now
got
as
to
well.
say, man, like teams like them, Solanke's stepping up, and teams like them, like they're showing fight now. Like Luton, they got a draw away at Liverpool.
Yeah.
They gave United a game at Old Trafford.
They did.
We can go on to that.
But
if you
no,
want.
Newcastle now, I wanted to speak about Kieran Trippier. I just found
The
it.
best United.
They are the best
league,
United
yeah?
in the league still.
Okay, so what position are they?
They're 8th and they're 7th.
Okay, there you go.
7th and 6th.
There's no 7th.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right, but they beat in the cup, didn't they? So there's one
Okay.
head to head, they
Beat
beat
in
in
the
it. Head to head, oh, that's last year. We're talking about this year.
Okay.
Present right now. Anyway, going back to Kieran
It's not
Trippier.
present, it was a few weeks ago.
I'm in present
go
season.
on.
Kieran Trippier, right? Talking about him, unreal, man. It happens at every club. Clubs lose. For me, man, it's only. You can even look at it this way. It's early season. We've lost to Bournemouth. All right, the fans are pissed off. If you're gonna go over, calm them down. If anything, say we saw that, and we'll try better next time. You know, don't come out saying we've seen the injuries. Look at the injuries got. And he's there like he's about to hit the guy. There's another fan that had his hand out to shake his hand, and he's completely dissed him. Trippier is supposed to be like. Newcastle's ambassador. To me, that stunk. And you know what it stunk of? Entitlement. That they've reached now, where they've reached. Who are you to say, like, they feel like they've climbed the mountain now and nobody can. That's this is what I got from Kieran Trippier going over to the fans, right? Maybe I'm reading into it too much, maybe I'm looking into it too much. So, but if you look at his body language, he's like, yo, how dare you even try criticizing us? We gave our all.
It's just arrogance in it, man.
It's childish.
It's just pure arrogance. It's childish. It's just petulant. It's stupid. Just crack on with it, mate.
Right.
Lose the game. Take the L. Say sorry to the fans. Thank them. You know, clap them off.
That's one thing I do rate, right? I know United, when we're moving on to United, obviously over this decade of shitness that we've had and that we've seen from Manchester United, over these last 10 years, certain periods of time, their players have actually stepped forward, rightly or wrongly, and they've taken the heat. The amount of times David De Gea, poor guy, right? Who just stood there and he goes, you know what, it's my fault, I'm sorry, let's get on with it.
Shall I be real with you? Do you know who is injured at the moment? But do you know who used to come out a lot, even under the Ranić era and a few
Luke
times,
Shaw.
Yeah, under
Big
Eric as
time.
well.
See, this I know.
Would always come out and
Bro,
Just say it how it is.
this guy survived Jose Mourinho, so he don't care.
I generally think, I know you were saying it the other day, like, come on, man, he's been here 8 years, 9 years now. Like, what is he doing? Or is it 10? I think
You
it's
tell me, I was
10,
asking you.
It's 10 years, it's touching 10.
We're going to ask...
It's 9 years, because he joined after Moyes. He joined under Van Gaal.
Broke his leg against PSV, wasn't it?
Yeah. But, and then obviously,
Horrific.
he's had an up and down career, isn't it? But generally, over the last 2 years, I'd say he's had a good...
That's my point with him, doing it.
But
Then he gets injured when he's doing good.
I don't know what's going on with him, but...
A fully fit Luke Shaw, would you start him for England?
100%.
That's the issue then, innit?
100%.
He's never fully fit. That was what I was trying to say to you. So over 9 years, if you're not fully fit...
I think what we got to see now...
Consistently.
What we got to see now is when he comes back. Apparently, I don't know if it's him. There's him and one more player that's meant to be back after this
International break, right, okay.
So if he can come back now, get fit, and obviously start providing what we need.
Lukman Shaw.
Lukman Shah, yeah.
Somebody find out is Luke Shaw Muslim, right? We've always...
rumours.
There's been rumors for years, bro. This guy showed me a funny picture years ago, right? And I don't know what led you to believing that Luke Shaw's Muslim, which rumors led you to that, but it got very strong in mine and Sub's head, right? We went down a rabbit hole of trying to find out if Luke Shaw's Muslim or not. Couldn't find absolutely
Just found
anything.
a picture.
Just a picture of him.
Jubba.
Who else is him? Adnan Januzaj.
But Januzaj is Muslim.
Yeah, no, that's what Adnan. That's what you're gonna do this thing again now. When you were saying that at the time. You go, look, Adnan's Muslim. There's another Muslim in the picture. It was a foreign footballer, and I forgot, man.
I can't remember.
There's a few of them in that
Boyos,
picture.
innit?
Yeah. And it was, but go on then. Luke Shaw, like I was saying, you said you'd start for England when he's fully fit, right? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's shit. Hear me out. I've never seen
He's
his
the
shit.
best left back in the country last year.
And he's the best left back at the Euros, bro. If you remember Roberto Carlos,
Yeah, of course he
that's
is.
why he got the nickname because Roberto was saying he's sick,
Sure,
right?
yeah.
He scored in the bloody final in the first minute against Italy,
Against Italy, yeah.
right? So you can't deny that he's a good player. What I'm saying is availability is the best ability, right? And his availability, so it stinks. I can't use any of the word, bro. It stinks, man. Like whenever like what you said, yeah, I do agree with you. And I don't think I've ever been able to articulate the way I'm articulating it now, right? I do agree with you in what you said about Luke Shaw. Whenever the guy's had a good run of games, there's no doubting he's probably the best left back.
The thing is,
Top 3 in the country, right? Ben Chilwell, these like you can all argue. We'll just say but
the
top
thing
3.
is, you know why we miss him so much, and everyone will say, look, we all have injuries, whatever. But I'm just on about one player. We've had like loads of injuries, but we're not going on that anyway. This one player, why we miss him? This guy defensively, he can be 1 or 2. He can either be very good or he can have a bit of a stinker. I've seen players bomb him. It is
Happens
what
though, it happens,
It is
yeah.
what it is, innit? But in terms of his attacking quality and the output that you get off him and the carrying of the ball, I don't know if you actually watch him.
Oh no, I was just going to say,
Do you watch this guy?
he's a very quick carrier of the ball.
This guy's got, it's not even just quick, there's a lot of power
Yeah.
in his runs.
He has got a lot of power in his
You know
runs.
what we need from Anthony on the wing?
Yeah.
We could, Kasim, I'm not taking the piss here. You might think I'm having a laugh. We could put him on the right wing.
He probably would do a better job.
Not probably.
He will.
He would certainly do a better job because he's got that much power in his
Yeah.
He wouldn't push you off like Anthony and keep pulling back. He'd just run down the wing.
Yeah.
Anthony never ever goes on the
But
outside.
is that why he's getting injuries maybe? Good point that you just
I
made.
don't know, maybe it's the weight thing. He's a big lad.
I was going to say that as well. He's barrel
He's a
chested.
bit like Rooney.
Massive chest
He's a
he's
big
got.
guy,
He's always like that if you know what I
He's a
mean,
big
right?
guy, man.
Do you think maybe it is that he's putting too much strain on his knees and his legs when he's running? Obviously, we're not scientists, we're not doctors, we're not claiming to
Shall I
be.
be honest with you? I think generally, when he was younger, I don't think he took football as seriously as he should have. This is my just personal opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, from what you hear and whatever. I think mentally, people like Mourinho didn't help him, even though I love Mourinho. But people, certain people can't handle certain things.
Yeah.
It's like our parents, for example, our dads. Not every child out there can handle what our dads used
Oh
to
yeah,
give us.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
We know that already. We don't even have to prove
Nowadays,
it.
kids couldn't handle it, and our dad, like my dad's changed because of that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
He's
100%.
changed towards my little brothers because of that, for example. But Shaw, I think it's an accumulation of things. Yeah, it's injuries, obviously breaking the leg, injuries,
Confidence.
a bit of mentality when you were younger. I think recently he has actually tried to work hard. And
So we started the convo with he's the one that shows himself in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw shows himself,
Yeah.
trying to make it. Right? And he's always the guy that, he's got the cojones, I think maybe Mourinho instilled that in him. Through Mourinho's time, it came into him, maybe, you know what, I'm a big man now, I could, that's why I said, I can handle that, I can handle anything.
yeah, we miss him. Reguilon, like he's a loanee, but he's not good enough for United, man. Like he might be a hard worker or whatever, but
Is that the reason why nobody's ever taken a punt on him anyway? And is that a bit of
I don't know what happened with him. I don't even
he
know
got
the
injured,
fallout.
and then he just fell down
Just went down, but,
pecking order.
But in terms of like United now, Reguilon needs to go back in January. We need Luke Shaw back. Yeah.
What did you make of the game?
Lindelof. I think United are the most. If I were a Chelsea fan, I'd say Chelsea are the most infuriating team in the league.
Okay.
Even as a United fan, I could probably still say Chelsea because they make more chances than us.
I don't know, Garnacho had a sitter, Højlund had a sitter,
Rashford had a sitter.
Rashford had a sitter.
There were so many sitters in that game, and like I was crying about this in the other pod in the Champions League when I think I'm saying nothing going for us.
Yeah.
And we can't even put the ball in the net.
Well, you got Lindelof to do it.
Yeah, but what?
Exactly. No, this is my point.
This guy hasn't scored in 3 years.
This is my point. So that's my point.
This
That's my point.
3 years.
Exactly my point.
We actually, in terms of like in the league, I think we're one of the top teams. I know it's funny because we've only scored 13 goals.
Yeah.
But I think they're all by. I think there's like 12 different goal scorers.
There is. Oli McTominay has got more than 1 goal for Manchester United. From what I know off the top of my head right now that I'm doing, correct if we're wrong, I don't think we are. But they got the victory over Luton. Obviously, a win's a win. You did deserve. No, 100%. I think we need to make that clear as well.
It's still not good enough, man. Like
the performances need to improve.
I don't even know what to pin it on. Ten Hag's got to take a bit of the criticism. 100%.
Yeah, okay.
But the players on the pitch, like, if you can't put the ball in the net and instill confidence within the team, what is the point? You're not doing it. Like Garnacho, you're starting now.
Yeah.
Starboy, you're starting.
You're
getting the chance. Put the ball in the net, bro. You've been set up nicely. Put the ball in the net. Højlund, okay.
He took too long in it, Garnacho on that one. I think that's his problem, man.
Højlund, with that chance at the beginning, you know.
Instinctive, I'd say that.
It was a good save.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, instinctive, innit?
He hasn't got a Premier League goal yet. He needs to put it.
100% he needs the goal now. Just something, anything.
The small things.
Goes off his knee and it goes in, doesn't matter.
That being said, he's our best player at the moment.
Rasmus Højlund, 100%. And I want to say something as well. I think
Too much pressure on the 20-year-old.
Forget the pressure. I think fans are doing it on purpose, right? And they don't want to admit that the guy's a sick player and he's going to scare them. I think he's scaring opposition fans straight up. No, 100% he's scaring them, and I think that's why opposition fans are all trying to now jump on him saying he ain't got a goal, he ain't got a goal.
They're going to call him Aldi Haaland, but I'm telling you, yeah, it might not be this season, but next season, he's only 20 years old, you got to remember.
Oh, no, he's a talent, man.
Bro, he didn't even start that many times for Atalanta last season, you know that, don't you? He didn't start many times, he scored 9 or 10 goals, all in all, whatever it was in 30 games. It was a decent record for his first...
1 in 3 in the Serie A is good, mate.
For his first season in a European top 5 league, like, do you know what I mean?
The most defensive league, it always will be. You got to remember that as well. If you can score goals in the Italian league, you can score anywhere.
100%.
Come on, man.
It's not even that, bro. Even though he did have chances this game, generally, since he's come into this team, obviously they're not functioning well. He's not being fed. You've got 2 wingers that always want to come in. The inverted wingers, aren't they? Left foot trying to right-footed from the left wing trying to come in, and left-footed from the right wing trying to come in, and they're always trying to pop shots off. If we had wingers that would just get the ball in, I don't know.
Well, going to the point that Erik ten Hag made in his press conference a few weeks ago when he said, obviously, I've got to change my style of play, and this is why I'm changing my style of play. If he's become adaptable, why not get even more adaptable with the tactics? Drop Antoinette, go. Put a right-footed right winger, left-footed left winger.
The thing is, United have been absolutely disgraceful, this opening 16, 17, 18 games, all in all competitions. But the mad thing is, we're 6th.
So you keep telling us so.
We're 6th. No, but it is what it is. You got to look at the facts. The table might
stats lie.
The table might lie. The stats might lie. 13 goals in 12 games, bro.
That's what I'm saying. The stats are lying to us, man.
Bloody Erling Haaland has got that many goals in the Premier League.
Literally, Erling Haaland has 13 goals.
That many goals as our whole team. So you got to look at it like that. Like, we are still within the mix. Bro, we're 7 points off Man City.
He's got 49 goals in 48 games. I didn't want to reply to you. Why are you saying it again? Look, he's a funny guy because he's asking for it now. You leave it. I'm not going to reply.
Jokes aside, in terms of the top 4 race, you cannot write us off.
No, I don't think I've ever wrote you off. Not me personally.
I mean, I've written us off.
Okay, well.
Not today, but...
In general?
From what I've seen.
Yeah, okay.
But in terms of the points, they might lie, but it looks good. It's coming along. I'll tell you another quick little funny one, yeah? Erik ten Hag was only 2 points better off at this time last season.
I'll tell you even better one. After 50 games, he's got more points than Jurgen Klopp had.
Not bad.
I told you
Another
stats
clean
like...
sheet for Andre Onana.
I told you stats... Oh, he pulled off a good save as well.
Yeah,
I've seen
one
that.
good save.
No, but you have to in it and if... Why,
No, that he's doing that now.
he's getting on with it, just leave him alone, man. Right?
On to Arsenal.
Oh, they go on. Then Arsenal is 3-1 against Burnley. Trossard, Saliba and the left-back scored.
Very brave from Trossard. Though.
Very brave. And you know
Scary,
what?
though.
What a signing. Let's just talk
Very
about
good
this.
player, man.
They wanted him or Mudryk. I think they're all loving it that they got him. I'm not saying Mudryk's not going to come good. Mudryk probably will.
I think he will eventually, but Trossard he's a very mature player.
Yeah.
He's
They
very
got someone
mature.
who knew the Premier League inside out.
And the thing is, when he was at Brighton, anytime he played against a big top 6 opposition, he would turn it on.
Yeah.
He got the hat-trick at Anfield.
Yeah.
He scored against United. He scored against Chelsea.
No, you're right.
He's just always been a big game player. Very two-footed, very technical, knows how to pass, knows how
Top
to score.
signing for the money they got him for.
Considering like he was bought as backup for Martinelli, like it's just wicked.
Saka has assisted every single goal Trossard has scored so far for Arsenal. There's
Saka, another star boy.
a bit of a Kane son going on there. Saliba right on top of the goalkeeper. Good header that was.
Fuck
Did you see that? Right on top of the
He
goalkeeper.
didn't even need to do it.
Bro, he just had to do this.
Stood there and he did it, literally.
Mad. I couldn't believe it when I seen it as well. You're right. Is just nuts.
Unreal,
Brownhill
but,
as well.
I was surprised that Arsenal actually didn't like
Hammer him. Yeah, they Burnley.
I mean, they've been awful this season.
Is he going or what?
You gotta give credit. No, you gotta give credit to him. This
Company
game,
I'm on about.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta give credit to him because for a while they were in that game. Like they got their goal. They were.
Yeah, but he's doing that same bull crap that we're talking about, and he just doesn't want to change his bloody tactics. Yeah, so he's got to go now. I don't think they're gonna even keep him. I think they're getting pissed off with him. Like, yeah, just do something different.
I think for another minute or two he's staying.
Yeah, a couple of weeks till
Because
December.
Because of his name.
Yeah.
If it
I
wasn't-
feel that. Yeah.
if
If
it
he wasn't Vinny Company and he was just
Vinny Company, bro, is a Premier League legend.
fair dues, your reputation sometimes can precede you and help you.
But not for long though. They carry on like this, not for long. They're dead bottom, bro. 20th place.
Go on then, quick one, right? Who's your first pick to get ready, sacked? Obviously, we did that. We
At
did
this
it then
rate-
at this rate right now. After that pod that we did earlier,
Well, he's the only one that's not picking points up.
from that pod they've all picked something
Sheffield
up.
have picked a draw up this week.
Yeah, and they won.
Massive. We'll go on to that next.
Yeah,
game.
no, you said it. Yeah,
That's a massive point away at Brighton, by the way.
don't know what Deserby's doing,
Massive point.
but
Yeah.
they're still alright as well, to be honest.
And Luton, like they picked up a point against Liverpool, and they played decent against, like considering they only lost 1-0.
And Ringer scored for Brighton, right? This guy's been impressing me this season. Another winger, just another guy that they pulled out from
Nicely,
somewhere.
and
Yeah, dribble, yeah,
and
1-2, and that's Deserby football.
Very technical.
But like he said, 6 games now without a victory.
Zerbi jumped into the crowd when he scored.
That was sick. That I love him, innit, you know.
He got happy. He thought, yeah, I'm gonna win after 5 games.
5 Premier League games. Well, they threw in the Europa League. They beat Ajax in the midweek, and I think they're alright, man. I don't think there's an issue here
Well,
with.
the thing is, there's so many big teams that have better squads.
Yeah.
Have more money. So in terms of that, like I
they're
just
8th now,
sympathise-
right? I think they're gonna stay 8th all season, if you know what I mean. That'll be their position at the end of the season.
More than likely around.
They'll have another good up between February.
I think Europa League will slow them down.
And
As I always say.
before the Europa League restarts, that'll be when they'll be alright in the Premier League. That will consolidate their position in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And then I think what De Zerbi, right? I think because they'll know they'll be alright in the Premier League, De Zerbi might say to him, you know what, let's just go for it now in the Europa League and have the best
And then
effort.
depending on how strongly he finishes the season, like if his team doesn't go downhill, and then if there is another big club where a manager gets sacked, I reckon he will be the front runner.
For any big club.
For any, whether that's Chelsea, whether that's United, whether that's Madrid.
You know what? I don't think Chelsea are sacking Pochettino. I think they're going to give him time to do what he needs to do and see that plan out. At least 2.5, 3 years they'll give him.
Slowly.
That's what I'm saying. So this is his first season. They're definitely going to see him out this season. No chance would they ever sack him. And talking about Brighton, we'll move on to Villa. Unai Emery just keeps going. That's 13 Premier League home wins in a row now. Ollie Watkins, 11 goals and assists, 6 goals, 5 assists, your boy. I'll tell you something, John McGinn's got a nice goal.
I like that goal.
Yeah, that's nice. Dropped his shoulder, put it right into the bottom corner.
Very nice.
And you actually spoke about him with me last week, if you remember, off pod. We were talking about McGinn, and he's that type of player that just gets on with it, does his job.
Yeah.
He'll get you, about 5 to 7 goals a season.
I think, you got to rate what's going on there at the moment. They're 5th place. They're not far off 4th. They're within touching distance of all them teams.
Has he really changed much from Steven Gerrard's squad? Go with me, you just keep answering my questions. No?
No.
So what does that tell you about Steven Gerrard?
The poor manager, this has been said.
Documented.
Like, there was one specific, like, I watch Housen's
channel. Yeah.
And with him...
Housen, you better start watching our channel as well, bro.
We'll get to...
I'll talk to you one of these days as well, don't worry.
But with them lot, like he says, in terms of Gerrard, like, poor manager, piss poor. And the thing is, I always thought, because he had a bit of a natural hate with the Liverpool United thing, but I think the more we watched Villa ourselves when they were playing under Gerrard, it was just disgusting. So much talent he had, and he wasn't producing anything.
I'm surprised because remember when he first got there.
And the thing is, they had a good start. They beat United.
Continue
hat-trick or double.
Yeah, something like that. Do you know what I mean? Gerrard did go downhill, and like you said, Unai's come in with the same bloody group of players. He just bought Pau Torres and Diaby.
Added a little bit of his own touch.
No, but even from last, his big improvement is.
I think that's his coaching, innit? He's a very experienced coach. You know, he's been at big clubs. And
will Gerrard get a chance in the Premier League again?
I
Do you
think
think?
Gerrard cares. He's making big charges.
Well, at the moment, but he's not going to be making it for the rest of his life, is it?
You never know. He might just get settled there and be like, "Ana Tifak, Ana Habibi,
Ana Tifaki, Ana Tifaki." Well, they are struggling a little bit recently as well.
He might get sacked there. If he gets sacked,
listen,
who's going to win?
There's reports in Saudi.
They might be getting sacked.
Yeah.
Well, who's going to win him in the Premier League?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, mate.
I think he should go Championship.
As funny as the Saudi move was.
Championship.
Yeah. As funny as the Saudi move was, is make or break for him in a way. Because if he does flop, who else is going to take him? They're going to think, yo, what the hell?
But like I said, I don't think he cares. Because the money's big,
Yeah.
number one. And number two, it's an experience for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if he does get sacked, alright, maybe maybe most Premier League clubs won't look at him, but there might be one or two that might just think, you know what, let's put a punt on it.
But
if not
Championship,
it'll be, for me personally, go to the Championship, pick a decent team like Rooney, and just try.
Will he eventually be Liverpool's manager?
As it stands.
It stands.
He's not done enough in the game. I think.
Even if he doesn't.
I think the Rangers' job alone would have given him the platform. Like, it was a good enough job if you looked at it from that time.
Yeah.
But looking at it at Aston Villa and now at Etifaki, it don't look like it's going to be happening.
Not happening, is it? No. On to Liverpool, like seen as we're talking on there. Mohammed Salah just keeps going, doesn't it? 10 goals, 4 assists.
The first one, I watched first half of that, and then when Salah scored, I thought,
game over.
I'm taking it off.
Yeah, 100%. That's it, man.
Took it off.
Once he gets his feet wet.
Don't get me wrong, they are a bit soft at the back, and anything can happen in football.
But once Salah's going.
But if Salah's on it, then yeah, it's very hard to keep.
He should have got a hat-trick though, I tell you.
It's funny, yeah, because their fans wanted him out just 2 seasons ago.
Not just then, in the season before that.
When it was between Mane and him, they were like, take him.
Yeah.
We want Mane. And when Mane went and they were playing shit during that little
period. Yeah.
Oh, it's because we kept Salah.
Say you know.
Now what? They're sucking his...
Say you know.
They're wanking him off now.
Say you know.
Is that what's happening?
Mohammed Salah.
Listen, I back this guy. I'm a United fan.
Yeah, you have.
I'm a United fan. I've got no reason to back this guy. It's not because he's Muslim. Obviously, that's a factor. It's nice. But just the player that he is, man. He's very humble. He's a top player. He's been consistent for, I don't know, 6 years now.
Forever.
6 years now. And the thing is, when he first came and he had that first season, I said it as well.
One season wonder.
Because when people says, no, I didn't say one season wonder. I just says, okay, he's done it now. And the same thing I said about Rashford last season. I go, he's done it now. And I know they're not in the same category. It's just a thing that I'm posing.
No one's in the last category.
Okay.
Who is in the league right now in Salah's category?
No, not
right
in
now?
the league, but obviously in
I didn't say, well, I meant in the Premier League. Nobody's in Mohammed Salah's league in the
But
Premier
in
League.
terms of, so when he came, he did his thing, and I was like, you know what? Is that a good year? He did a good year in Roma.
Oh God, let me finish that. I'd argue world football, there's nobody in his league as well, right wing. I'm thinking of it, you carry on now. I'd argue. I said argue.
About obviously, like, if you're on about even the ones that are going now, Ronaldo, Messi, obviously they're different, innit?
They're not right wingers, innit? We just put my strikers.
Oh, right wingers, okay.
Oh, right winger. Is there anyone better than Mohammed Salah in the whole world? No?
Not now, no.
Hasn't been since he's been the guy. This is what we're making the point. I just made the point for you, so he's been the best right winger in the world.
Messi is
We've come striker. Let's just do it for the sake of this argument, right? Give me some points.
Okay, if you take Messi and thingy out,
Mohammed Salah, then he has to be.
Yeah.
Has to be Mohammed Salah.
No one else is there. Who
And
else is there?
using that, how the hell can you say let's tell the best player in his position in the world, and then criticize him, and do all this on top?
I think, like I
Shows
says,
his mentality.
I think
He's a man.
like I says, the fact that he's done it season upon season upon season, even the seasons where they've been disgusting.
Even when they thought he was a bit.
Yeah, it just proves to you what type of level he is. You know what I mean? That elite level.
There's Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, and then there's Mohammed Salah, literally.
Yeah.
In terms of mentality, I mean.
Yeah.
No. Right? Because his mentality is right up there with them lots. Remember when he got asked in pre-season who's the best player in the league? He goes, me. Haha.
Even when they asked him in that fantasy Premier League advert, they go, who are you going to pick?
Sick.
He goes, me.
Yeah, me. And they go, you being
the captain? He goes, me.
No, but they go, you being serious?
He goes,
He started laughing, he goes, yeah.
No, he was bare serious.
Yeah, no, no, but he giggled a bit.
Laugh, but yeah.
He goes, no, but I'm being serious, me. And they go, why? He goes, because I know I'm going to score. He goes, I'm not going to score an
I
assist.
get the most points.
Why wouldn't I bank on myself? It was me.
Funny guy.
But look at that, man. Nobody has that mentality. And he's backed you up all the way through his career. Jota scored a nice goal. He's getting back in a bit of form as well.
Sick. It wasn't nice, it was sick.
Go on and you give it a bit, yeah, whack. I just call it nice because right at the end of the game, innit? Yeah, give him some love. He's been on it though, Jota.
He's been scoring, man.
Back into that little thing.
I give him a bit of shit last year because he was in and out of the team, and even when he came in the team at that point,
He struggled, didn't he, a little bit?
But he's been on fire, man. And Liverpool in general, like I always say to you, attacking is not their problem.
Never has been.
Never has been. It's been a long time since they've had an attacking problem. But today, even though they won 3-0, it masked their defensive.
Again.
Yeah. I watched that first half. I don't know much of
So who's died the centre back for him?
Matip.
What were we talking about yesterday?
When my girlfriend comes.
No man, yeah, what the hell? Oh my days, Allah, the Kaspa wasn't thinking that. I swear my life, I was not thinking that. Wallahi, I was not thinking that. Bro, I was thinking about the Kanate combo that we had, bro.
Konate, sorry.
Yo, this guy's wild tonight, bro. I apologize. Sub's wild tonight.
I'm ill, man. I'm bimar.
So does that mean I was thinking of nothing what he was saying, bro? Right?
Anyway,
Kanate, was he fit?
I don't know if he's fit. I haven't researched this, but if he's fit and he's not starting, then
it's what we were saying last night. What's going on? It's Buki.
I don't know what's going on.
It's Buki in it.
But for me, Kanate needs to be starting because that defense is shite, man. There's a few times Mbeumo got through. He got through one-on-one with Alisson.
Oh, what a save! So.
Luckily for them, that would have been 1-0 or 1-0 at that point.
1-0.
1-0, sorry.
1-0.
Would have been 1-0 at that point.
What a save, so.
Very good save. And then there was another point, Mbeumo and Wissa got through 2 of the points. And
Salah should have got a hat-trick.
they had a few chances, and Salah obviously.
The chance he missed was easier than the goals that he scored. It was just right in front of the goal, wasn't it? Unfortunately. Staying in Merseyside.
But yeah, Liverpool and Arsenal are going to be
top 4.
City's closest competitors if it is a competitive league this year.
Hopefully it is. Everton 3, Palace 2. We're staying in Merseyside, and Sean Dyche.
I predicted this.
You did, but you did also predict, so, as did Hamad. So I want you lot now to hold your hands up. Yep. So I want you lot to hold your hands up now and say, all right, we got that wrong. Yep, there you are. Abdullah Decore, Mikalenko, and then Decore got the assist for Idrissa Gana Gay's goal, mate. What a goal! Nice finish, left foot, bottom corner. Eze got the penalty. Yo,
Eze.
Is he leaving?
I think Eze is really good.
You know where he's going?
And I hope he's not.
Arsenal.
Don't know.
Oh, he suits Arsenal, bro.
You think?
That guy's born to play for Arsenal.
Do you think that's what
Yeah,
he's doing?
yeah.
Why they linked with him?
No. He's born to play for Arsenal.
So
I'm telling you,
in
just
the top or something?
No. It just for some reason, man.
I think, I don't think I don't know if he knows about what happened with Zaha a few years ago, if he wants to stay away from that.
But that was
the way they fucking gave him them false dreams and then went for Pepe in the end. You know, Zaha, if they signed Zaha, don't get me wrong, I know Pepe did have moments of quality and genius. But if they signed Zaha would have still been there right now.
He would have been there right now.
I'm not saying he would have been starting because Saka and Martinelli.
He would have still been there, yeah, 100%.
But Zaha would have been an important part of that team and a mature figure. He's 30 years.
Now he's
31 years old.
Yo, but then I was watching him in Champions League, and I don't think I mentioned this in the Champions League, but
good.
he didn't look like he belongs, bro.
Well, he didn't play well at Old Trafford, to be honest.
And
He got a goal.
Cholo, he got that goal, but performance-wise against Bayern Munich, this guy did not look like he belongs there. Mazraoui was the right back against him. I'm not saying Mazraoui's crap, he isn't, but he had him in his back pocket all game.
He's good though.
Who, Mazraoui? Mazraoui's really good though. What I'm saying is that you'd expect Zaha now, he moved for this. Yeah. This was it, the bright lights, I want to perform, and he hasn't really. Odson Edward, he went under the radar a little bit.
He was going to go off when they...
It's a bit funny, but
when he scored.
He's off the pitch, or you mean guess it off?
No, they had his sub ready for him.
Oh, right.
He equalised for him, didn't he?
He did, yeah, he did.
Goal
5-11. Not bad. No, good way. He's been a bit funny him since he joined Palace from Celtic. He's always been up and down.
He had a rocky start, but I think this season they're doing all right. In terms of points, they could have picked up a bit more, but it's disappointing for them the fact that they lost at home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Roy Hodgson's just doing what he's doing in 1 more year, and I think he's out.
Yeah.
Just he'll solidify them, and I don't know who's going to be the next manager as well. Palace are a bit of a funny club, and I think we're going to finish on West Ham v Nottingham Forest, if I'm not mistaken, mate. Lucas Paqueta, Jared Bowen, Thomas Soucek got the winner.
You've been giving Bowen shit. Just literally a podcast.
This guy goes.
No, but you have though.
I didn't give him shit. All I said was he's not the same player.
8 goals in the Premier League.
You agreed with me though.
Third top.
That's the funny thing.
Bro, he's the joint third top scorer.
Funny thing is he agreed with me. He goes, yeah, I believe that he's not the same player. And he's.
I just did it for the fuck of it.
Yeah, you fucked up then, innit? Don't blame me. Right? I just.
Third top scorer, joint with your boy Son.
He is, but I don't know, man. Jared Bowen, he doesn't give up that vibe that he was giving off 2-3 years ago. Shub knows what I'm on about. Bound Messi. Watch, when Shub sees this, he'll know what I'm on about.
Messi.
No. He used to call him, he used to say, did he look Bound Messi? He used to say Bound Messi all the time to me.
Oh, it has to be Messi.
Messi then, yeah. But that was the year where this guy, it was just, every time he had the chance, he was... and Elanga, calm down next time he scored a goal, taking his sports bra off and everything, pen.
Why do guys wear that? What's going on?
I think it says Stat Sport, it must obviously keep... what was it, man? Like those watches that you wear.
It keeps track of your heartbeat and everything.
That's it, I just didn't know the word for this to say, I don't know why. So I think that's what it is. I don't know, I've never researched it, I'll research it for you. It says Stat Sport on it normally. So he took his sport bra off as well. And then 2 minutes later, they really conceded. And Paqueta scored a very similar goal to, where's his name, John McGinn. And for me, the goal of the weekend was Sarabia. Has to be Sarabia, man. But if you haven't seen that goal from Sarabia yet, drop everything you're doing whilst you're watching this podcast, press pause on this and go watch that goal and then come back to it. What a bloody goal. The touch, Zinedine Zidane-esque, Berbatov, Zola, Bergkamp, all these geniuses is like that, and then the volley. Brilliant. Amazing quality. Thank you very much for joining us for another podcast. Like I said at the start, subscribe, share, comment, like, you know what to do. We'll be back. Enjoy the international break.